True.
But speaking of things that you're going to have to price away from, and that is probably vitality in the next 10 trophies. They look like the best team ever. But that's why my question is going to be to you and Pat. This is your team. These are your boys. You basically have already left America and moved to France.
It's a beautiful place.
What is it going to take for this to be the best team ever?
I mean, I just kind of hard to tell. I mean, I think right now, I seen a tweet earlier said they now have passed Astralis in terms of big event wins. Now I think they're 20 now, and 19 is what Astralis is, if I got my stats correct. But I think if they solidify this next major and go with the triple back-to-back-to-back, I think that pretty much seals the deal on like the greatest run for a team in Counter-Strike, and then pretty much cements them at the top for the greatest Counter-Strike team. I know Dupree would still sit at the most major trophy wins above Apex. He's got 3 now, yeah? Yeah, so they get that one, that'd be 4. So he'd still be 1 behind them. But the crazy thing is like, it's a little hard to project, and obviously they did so great last year, but like if they play like they did in this tournament for the rest of the year, we could see that 5 for Apex in here. I could see them winning both majors again and going to the quad back, which obviously that would cement it. But the other teams are going to have to come up with a strategy to beat Vitality, or Vitality are just going to have to fumble themselves, because right now it's not like it's a big gap. I think Furia has the opportunities. I think Falcons has the opportunities. I mean, Falcons did beat them in the Blast Bounty when they didn't have their roster. So it is possible to take down Vitality, but when they get the plan in their hearts like this, I think it's just tough. I think they are looking like they are going to be the best team ever in Counter-Strike this year.
Paravision.
That's a bold call, Cotton. That's a bold call.
That might be the first person ever said that.
I agree, though. I think if they win the next major, and if they win the next IEM, which is either Rio or Atlanta, whatever.
Yeah, Rio, I think is the next one.
Yeah, if they win Rio, they'll have another Grand Slam.
Back to back.
Yeah, back-to-back
Like
Grand
a
Slams.
year.
And if they win the next major, I think that will push them over the edge.
They're just so good at best of 5s too. Like if they make it to the grand final, like I don't think there's a team that can beat them. And like Spirit probably had the best shot, but like the fact that Spirit fell apart against Furia, and I don't want to change the topic, but it's like I would have much rather watched that because I think it's going to be a better match overall. And so it's like,
You think so?
I think so.
Maybe we should change it.
I don't know. Like,
Maybe we should change it.
I mean, Furia and Spirit played each other close, right? Spirit and Mouse play each other close a lot, right?
Not the last one.
Well, yeah, but they have at times. Mouse is the same roster, right? So we know like they're going to be the 3rd place team all year again, is what we just saw. And it's like I don't see the number 2 right now that's going to stand up for Vitality in any way. And that's
Well, that's a problem.
that's a problem.
Because Furia, I feel like, is the number 2, in my opinion. Like, I just don't.
Furia did beat Spirit, so thus why would Spirit have done better against Vitality?
I think if you get the Spirit that played the 3rd place match, I think they're better than the Fury that played the finals. That's not to say they're winning.
Well, I mean, that's the Spirit that played a doo-doo Mouse, and not the Spirit that played
the team,
a Spirit.
the team just played. But I do think, full back to circle on the ring and the back end, I think when you look at what makes, for me at least, the best team ever, it's like that Astralis team changed how the game used util. And frankly, the biggest thing that slowed that team down is a literal global pandemic. Simple couldn't even stop that team. It basically is COVID and mental health breaks or whatever else, fatigue, slowed that team down. And it's like, dude, it feels like, I don't know if a global pandemic stopping Vitality right now. Like, this team just looks untouchable. Like, you can, whether you want to agree that Zywoo or Donk is the best player in the world, personally, I'm team Donk, but like, doesn't matter. Like, Vitality is a better team. This is the best team. That original Astralis team, they created strategies, they used utility like no team had ever done before, and it took teams literally years to catch up with how they were doing smokes, hits, initiates, retakes, and everything else. Frankly, this Vitality team is just better. Like, roll for roll, they're just better at literally almost every single position. The weakest player is probably Flamesy, and this weekend he looked great.
I think they're also not using strats. It's like straight up they just win trade. They trade so well and they use utility really well. But it's not like out of the box crazy utility plays where they're like wrapping back 2 or 3 times. It's just like whenever they enter the site, they trade, they get the bomb down, and they win the round. Like consistently.
They're so composed too. They like never get caught out of position. They play their roles so good. They do what you're supposed to do. They never take the risk because they don't need to.
Yeah.
And to me, this feels like, to compare it to basketball, it's like this feels like the Golden State Warriors with KD. And it's like the Astralis roster is probably the Jordan Dynasty run. And it's like, dude, what's better? It's like, I don't know. This roster is the best players we have ever seen assembled.
Yeah.
Point blank. The only thing that's going to hurt them is going to be longevity or contracts or money or something like that. Like, the only way I see this team stopping right now is the team getting busted up or they get bored.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. But I do think, to answer the specific question, is for me, what does it? They get a third major. They get the Grand Slams back to back. Like, you can't argue. That's a better run than Astralis had. It's over. It's a wrap. Count it up.
And it'll be close, but it's like they've now surpassed at that point.
Yeah.
Nah, Paravision's better.
Maybe Paravision will make it.
Yeah, that's crazy. They go on a run now.
Yeah.
That'd be absolutely.
They're starting their Vitality era now.